home of the Cardinals, KMOX.
And Wainwright out for the top of the second inning. No score. Royals and Cardinals. First of a short two-game series in Waino, Mrs. Low to Michael Massey, who played collegiately at the University of Illinois. Not far from here. Fourth-round pick in 2019. Massey, a left-handed batter, grounds that one foul past the first base coach. And Rex Hudler telling us, Claves, that, and I think he's right. He said a great thing, Hud did. Hud's a smart guy, obviously. A lot of energy, smart guy. But he says that you make one coaching change, and that can change the dynamic of a team. And they made 6.
Yeah, they wiped out everyone.
The 1-1 delivery is a curveball that's hit into center field. And Newbar's backing up some more, looking up and jumping and catching the ball against the wall. Newbar kept drifting on that, and the ball just kept carrying. It was a hit off the front foot. And yet it carried, and there's no real wind to speak of, but Massey gave that one a ride.
There must be a breeze somewhere because that ball continued to carry, and Newbar timed his jump. Make the catch. That could have been a lot of trouble for the Cardinals. Now the wind's blowing out.
I had an uncle who was an athlete, a very good athlete, and he always said they never ask how, they always ask how many. So he caught that. That's all that matters.
Oh, yeah. Long out.
It's an out. That's it. Strike one to Freddie Fermin from Venezuela. We played for Panama in the World Baseball Classic, so a lot of guys from both teams were busy in spring training. There's a strike to Fermin. He's hitting 244. A 268 minor league hitter, and one of those several guys that got his feet wet last year at the big league level. They play him straight up on the infield and straight up on the outfield. The right-handed batter Fermin looks at a cutter outside, 1-2.
You know, we've had enough games under our belts now to watch. How much do you think the WBC had an impact on teams and players?
Oh, I think it did. There's no doubt. The 1-2 pitch is grounded foul. I think it made some teams sputter at the beginning of the year. And you might say that one of them. You might say that there's a team that's got kind of birds on the bat and a lot of red.
Yeah.
And actually, they also have something else on their uniforms today that we'll tell you about. They have a patch just above the. I guess there's a tall bird and a short bird on the birds on the bat. Never thought about that till today. There's a called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Wainwright picks up his first strikeout, getting mean looking. But the patch is just above the tall bird on the birds on the bat, and it is a poppy. And the words, lest we forget. And it's a Memorial Day remembrance, and it's a traditional Memorial Day symbol. And of course, Memorial Day has been around for a very long time, and honoring those who have lost their lives in service. As Wainwright pumps in another strike, and the fastball command, so far so good for Adams.
Yeah, it's a tradition, certainly in Canada in November, where they wear the poppy. Virtually everything.
One strike pitch is low, 1-1. It is Memorial Day here, and it's also a day where the Cardinals honored Rick Hummel here at the ballpark. First chance for a home game here. The Cardinals had a chance to honor Rick Hummel, who passed last week, a longtime writer. 1-2 the count on Nicky Lopez, who's the third baseman today for Kansas City, and Rick wrote for the Post-Dispatch for 50 years. A very good friend of both of ours and really anybody here at the ballpark that we will miss. The great Rick Hummel, Hall of Famer. Cutter is outside to Lopez, 2-2. In the game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser. Enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wainwright does not go over the head this time, throws a curveball, and it's lifted into center field. It's going to drop in front of Newbar, and that's the third hit for the Royals. Just a nice, easy swing by Lopez, and he found a hole.
He didn't try and do too much with it.
He did not. He also played for Team Italy in the World Baseball Classic.
You know, you see a lot of these players that play for different countries. Maybe they were really good prospects in the minors, not a lot of major league experience. And I think some guys it helped, and I think it hurt a lot of guys who decided to play for their respective countries.
There's a swing and a miss. Good sinking pitch delivered to Drew Waters, who's the center fielder today. The 24-year-old is a switch hitter. Southern League MVP and batting title champion in 2019. So this guy appears to be a can't-miss guy. Batting from the left side against Waino, and he pulls that one foul. Well, I would think, honestly, care about any hitter going to the World Baseball Classic, but I think twice about any pitcher.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different subject there. Pitchers, we have to talk about.
Yeah, their routine to get ready for a year is just more complex. Bueno holds, lets the pitch clock go down to 7 and delivers a curveball, and he gets a swing and a miss. He strikes out Waters, and 2 strikeouts for Wainwright. He's put 2 zeros up on the board. Arenado, Contreras, and Donovan when we come back. No score from Busch Stadium.
There's a lot of choices that we can make, from the types of cars we drive to the fuel we use. That's where corn farmers come in. Hi, I'm Clint Stevens from Southeast Missouri. Like so many others across the state, our family grows corn used to feed livestock and generate biofuels. By choosing biofuels at the pump, you can help reduce carbon emissions by 46% compared to gasoline. It's something you can do today to create cleaner air for future Cardinal fans. Brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care and Missouri Corn Growers. Join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter.
Feel the magic with the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card from Central Bank. From tickets to throwing out the first pitch, your St. Louis Cardinals credit card earns rewards for one-of-a-kind experiences. Your no annual fee card earns you double reward points at the stadium and at Cardinals.com. Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals, and now offering the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card. Visit CardinalsCredit.com or any Central Bank location to sign up. Subject to credit approval, see bank for details.
When your little rookie slides head first onto the IL, where fever has you pinched, you need Mercy Now. So go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Hello there, my name is Michelle. I'm what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original.